The top story that we are following here on India Today is coming in from the United States of America. Amid the strained US-India ties that we are seeing over trade, big statement coming in from US President Donald Trump. Donald Trump says India and the United States of America are going through a moment. Donald Trump hints at resetting ties with India. Don't like what Modi is doing at the moment? India and United States, they have a very special relationship. So it's a mixed statement coming in from US President Donald Trump. On one side, he's saying that India and the United States of America, both the nations are going through a movement, but also hits at resetting ties with India. Goes on to say he's not liking what Prime Minister Narendra Modi is doing at the moment, but also in the same breath says India and the United States of America have a special relationship. Listen into what the US President said.
I always will. I'll always be friends with Modi. He's great. Prime Minister, he's great. I'll always be friends, but I just don't like what he's doing at this particular moment. But India and the United States have a special relationship. There's nothing to worry about. I don't think we have. I've been very disappointed that India would be buying so much oil, as you know, from Russia. And I let them know that. We put a very big tariff on India, 50% tariff, very high tariff. I get along very well with Modi, as you know. He's great. He was here a couple of months ago. In fact, we went to the Rose Garden and the grass was so soaking wet. It was such a terrible place to have a news conference. I said, well, let's use a beautiful white stone emblematic of the White House, okay? And it's been very well received. But we had a news conference on the grass. That was my last news conference I had on the grass because everybody sunk in. You probably sunk in. Every reporter out there, they ruined their shoes. We made that change. It's been a really well-received change. Yeah.
My colleague Pranay Upadhyay, who's the editor India Today Global, is now joining me on the story. Pranay, what I can make out from this statement is a mixed signal that is coming in from President Donald Trump. On one side, he's saying he has a special relationship with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but on the other side also saying that India and the United States are going through a moment at the moment.
Indeed, Aishwarya, if you see, blowing hot and cold seems to be the favorite policy of President Donald Trump because what he posted on his Truth Social, and that too in a sudden moment yesterday was a very scathing remark on India, saying goodbye to India and in Russia. This is what he posted on his Truth Social, and now he's saying that no, I will remain good friends with India, and he praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he said that he acknowledged the special friendship he shares with Prime Minister Modi. This clearly shows that the kind of resistance, the kind of reactions coming in from the United States and various quarters of the United States intelligentsia, as well as the politicians, those who the diplomats who have contributed a lot to build this relationship over the 2.5 decades. And this clearly shows that President Donald Trump is also trying to test the waters. So on one side, he is praising, he acknowledged the fact that it's a momentary thing. So this is an assurance. But if you see what is happening on ground, and especially, the associated statements coming from the various advisors of President Donald Trump, it may be momentary, but, that moment is hurting India and the intention. Because, in any friendship, in any relationship, any partnership, and if that partnership is a strategic partnership, Aishwarya, what do you expect? You expect the predictability of that relationship, the robustness of, the relationship during the rough patches. Also, every relationship goes into a rough patch. But, with United States, the kind of investment India has done in United States, and vice versa, US has also invested a lot in India, and especially President Donald Trump has taken a point, has taken a stance that India's oil purchase from Russia is fueling the Russian war economy, which is neither justified nor has some tenability. The argument doesn't have that kind of material. But since President Donald Trump or some of his advisors have taken this stand, now they are trying to push that thing.
Thank you, Pranay.